Hey guys, welcome back. This is Because Makeup. I'm doing a Halloween look. I've already kind of started because I was filming earlier and I was going on a really long rant and I just got to a point where I couldn't go anymore and I just needed to start over because I'm not editing these things. So, jumping right in, as you can already see, I am using Blackout eye gloss from NYX Cosmetics. This is the top of the lid, and we're doing like a skull look. This was originally done by, not originally, but I'm copying the one Nikki Tutorials did. If you want to check her video out, she's one of my featured channels on my channel. So if you want to go check her out, check her stuff out. She's amazing. I love her. I've learned so much from her. So anyway, I basically just I've traced over my eyebrows, and outlined the shape of my eye. I didn't do the best job because I was talking a lot. So I also already have my base on. If you want to see how I do my base, check out my last video. So I'm just going to keep going with what I'm doing. I have a little boo-boo up here. It's great. It's fine. So since I've already gotten the shape of my eye out, I'm going to start blending things. The thing is, with skull looks, is you have to know your bone structure and how your own face is. So for me, I don't have a very wide eye space, so that has made this look the steps in this look different than how Nikki Tutorials did it. She started by doing glam eyeshadow and a big wing and stuff. I did that the other day and it just didn't fit well in my eye space, so I'm switching up the steps and changing things around. No big deal. Makeup is fun. Do whatever you want. So I'm just going to start blending these edges in because I'm using an eye gel. It's going to blend very easily, but also it does not set. So you'll have to use a setting powder to set it if you use an eye gel. If you have a black gel liner that will dry on its own, that would also work really well for this look. But I bought the gel. I thought it was eyeliner. And then I brought it home and I realized it was gel and I was like, well, oops. But I'm broke, so I'm going to make it work. So I'm just going to start blending these edges, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend in towards my eye to create a deeper socket look. So yeah, guys, I was going on when I was filming just a second ago, and then I decided I need to stop and start over. I was talking about the Reformation, and I realized that I ramble a lot, and if I don't have my thoughts together well, then it's just not going to flow well. So that is why I decided to start over. I would love to talk to you guys about the Reformation, but I don't think I can do that in this video, especially because I'm so focused on this look that we're creating. It's a very focused look. So we're just blending out the edges. This brush is it's a flat smudger brush from Sephora. I used it for this part of my look, which I need to save that bump there. There we go, all better. So I'm just blending up, and then I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow and set this gel, and blend it some more. So I'm going in with just a black smudge brush. So it's not black, there's black powder on it from the last time I used it. Ew, I really need to clean my brushes. Do you guys clean your brushes? How often do you clean your brushes? Do you have time to clean your brushes? Let me know. Tell me. So I'm going in with a black eyeshadow from the Morphe 35B palette, which is a great palette. If you want one with tons of color, I'll show it to you in here in a second, as soon as I start getting this all blended out. And I'm just trying to keep my edges clean because I don't want to have to like go in with some concealer later. Because honestly, beauty gurus are always saying, oh, you don't want to put something wet over what you've already powdered. But then they go in and use concealer to touch up their face, and I get really confused because I'm like, you just powdered and now you're going in with something wet. Wayne Goss says that's fine, and I believe him, but I've tried like going back in with concealer and trying to clean things up, and I haven't figured out how to make it work well. So we're just going to try not to mess this up in the first place. So going in with more black, just setting that brow. We want to keep the brow nice and sharp. Blending that up a bit. This got a lot bigger than I wanted it to, but it's fine. It's a skull. Maybe that is really big. We're just gonna go with it. I wanted to keep it kind of nice and thin, but sometimes mistakes happen and you just gotta roll with it. I also think this part came down a lot farther than that part, so we're gonna see if we can resolve that issue. I just love how my lines just keep getting thicker and thicker. And you know what? This may not fall together until the very end, because that happens sometimes too, where you're working on it and you're working on it and you're trying your best, and then you just don't think it's looking good, and then all of a sudden it's like, bam, look at that, and you're like, whoa. So that's definitely a lot blacker than I wanted it to be. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna leave the eyes alone for now. I'm gonna start working on the nose, and I'm gonna like start one nostril kind of higher and then another one a bit lower. You'll see what I'm talking about. And just bring the line out all the way to your nostril. The thing I like about this skull is you don't have to paint your entire face white, which is, I find, exhausting. Especially if you don't have like a white foundation, or because, you know, Nikki's like, oh, I'm using the white paint stick or something like that, and you're like, I don't have that. I'm poor. I'm broke. I always end up using like a eye pencil or something that's cheaper, but with this look, you don't have to do that, and it's great. You can also do this with like a black eyeliner if you're not like married to it and you don't mind using a lot of it. And then going in with that flat smudger brush again, some more of the gel. I really like this for filling stuff in. It's really great. The only thing is it doesn't set. It's always gonna be glossy and smudgy, and I think that's kind of annoying, but getting those nostrils really good. And then again going in with that fluffy brush and the black and just set that. And try not to get outside the lines. Coming together. Okay, next I'm going to be working on jaw and teeth and all that fun stuff. You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to put concealer over my lips. So I'm going to do that right now. This is to just block out my lips so you don't see them in context of the teeth. And instead of going in with my sponge, I'm just going to go in with the Cream Shop blending brush and just blend that all in. I use tapping motions so I don't irritate my skin. Do you like how I'm talking while I'm brushing my mouth? This is a good look. I kind of look like a panda. Okay, and then I'm going in with my Coty Airspun powder. Just setting that. And now I have no lips. Wunderbar. So I'm going to start up here and work on that jaw section. Again, using the gel. And again, it's just really important to know your own jaw shape and where your own jawline sets and all that. Do you ever plan to do something in a certain order and then you start doing it and you realize you didn't do it in the order you were planning to do it? I did that for this video. Because I wanted to have all my highlighter on and stuff like that. I'm just going to bring that out further. Here's the other thing. This spot right here is supposed to connect with my mouth, like the corner of my mouth right there, and I did not do that at all. So I'm not going to go back and fix it because I'm still going to just make it work. But there's all these little steps that you got to pay attention to, and I didn't do it when I did it the first time either. But it's still going to end up fun, so we're just going to keep going. But that's a little tip. If you do it at home, try to get this line lined up with your mouth, because otherwise your mouth is going to when you do your teeth, it's just going to go, whoom. It's going to be interesting. So, and then I'm going to this, curve it down like that, blendy, blendy, blendy. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with black powder and set this mostly. You like how it just got a lot bigger? That's how I roll. Things just never stay the same size. If you mess up, just keep working until you get a shape that you're happy with. Also, see, I have switched methods to using the smudger brush as opposed to the fine angled brush because it is much faster to fill things in this way. And that looks just really black right there. Hello, this is a good look. No, it's not. And then, of course, try to make them even. If not, it's okay because no one can see both sides of your face at the exact same time. And again, going in with the black eyeshadow. Setting all that. And again, if you're using a gel eyeliner, you probably don't need to go in and do the setting step, but because I am, that's just how you need to do it. You gotta work with what you have. So if you have what I have, you need to set it with the powder. If you have something else, just figure out how to make it work best. Because I know y'all don't have millions of dollars to go spend on face paint that dries and all of these things. So, like, you can do this with straight up eyeshadow. It'll be a little bit more work, and it may not be as opaque. Is that the right word? I think opaque is the right word. But unless you have, like, an amazing black eyeshadow. But it's okay. Work with what you have. So now I'm just going in with the teeth, and the thing is, this is my face relaxed. I have a very downturned mouth, so I'm going to try to semi-correct that in drawing the smile, the creepy smile. And this is what's really going to pull it all together, is the creepy smile. And then I'm starting on my teeth. And also remember, don't like do that with your lips because you mess up the whole thing. Don't do that. Just like if you do anything, don't do that. Please, I beg you. Mess up the whole thing. There goes that lighting. Gosh dang. This is the quietest I've been the whole video. And there you go. That kind of brings the whole look together, honestly. Just those teeth. Hey, baby, how you doing? Sorry, I'm weird. Ignore me. Well, if you were ignoring me, you wouldn't be watching this right now. So I'm going to take a fine angled brush. Hello. Get that like that from Sephora. And I'm going to take black and just kind of blend the ends of those teeth out, which may actually end up being a hot mess, so I might not do that. I find teeth to be the hardest part, just to get them to look cool and teeth-like. And this is video's getting pretty long, so I'm gonna just feed this along right here. See, I just did the thing. I didn't mess it up, fortunately, but I did the... Don't be doing that. And because I don't want to go in and set each individual tooth with powder, I'm going to go in with Maybelline new Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. To be honest, I hate this powder, but I bought it because I was experimenting with some different products, and I'm just going to use it because it does the job. It's kind of chalky, and it doesn't set well on the skin. I don't like how it feels. So anyway, I'm just going to take a loose, fluffy brush from e.l.f. that was like probably $2. This powder also gets everywhere, so it's a hot mess. But here we go. Woo! I'm a witch. Yeah, my magic. And this honestly is not the best method because my powder brush is picking up the black pigment and kind of moving it around on my skin. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So you can see it kind of messed all that up there. But if you're going out and you're gonna be drinking like beverages, you're probably gonna get a little bit messed up there anyway. But one thing you can do to kind of solve this problem is use a black eyeliner. I was gonna go in and do this anyway. Where's my black eyeliner? Seriously, I just bought this. Oh, it's right there where I put it. So this is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Just got it today as a refill. I really like it. It was probably, I don't know, it was under $10. And I say that's pretty good for a liquid eyeliner. NYX has a bunch of affordable stuff. You'll see me use NYX a lot. They should sponsor me. They should hire me, you know. But anyway, so I'm just going in and going to create some crack-like effects, details. Which I think adds a cool effect. So I'm going to call it quits there, because that's basically the whole look. I'm not going to put on mascara or anything. You can add mascara. You can make this as glam as you want, or as scary as you want. Add some glitter, all the things. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like the look. I'm a fan. So let me know what you're going to be as Halloween. If you're going to recreate this, please tag me in a post. I'd love to see it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.